right, so welcome back. What's up? It's Key and Mo.
Yeah, I already know what it is, man.
All right, I was telling them that we're waiting on our siblings so we can go grab something to eat, but it's always a good thing to utilize time that you have extra time. So I figure we have a little discussion, a little chat about a topic that can benefit, other people as well as ourselves.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
and that topic is, drum roll. All right, so the topic is, what boundaries can we put in place in our marriages that we can kind of build up a force field for when you're angry? Because when we get angry, we don't really think straight.
Right.
We kind of tend to just snap or yell or speak very loudly, because some people don't like to be honest and say they yell. So
speak loudly.
Speak loudly, yeah. But so what are those? Let me ask you. What are those borders or boundaries? Let's say boundaries that we can put in place that you can put in place.
One of the boundaries that I can put in place when I'm angry is one of the things that we always say, like, seek to understand and then seek to be understood. So a lot of times when people have disagreements as well as ourselves, it's just really a misunderstanding.
Yep.
And you can't understand where they're coming from, their perspective.
Yep.
So I think one of the things that I can put in place is, okay, first listening, listen to what he's really saying, and then try to understand before you react.
Yep. That's real. That's real. I think for me, I have one that I put in place already. When I'm angry, fellas, y'all can borrow this and y'all can use it. When I'm angry and like I'm really upset, I'll make sure that I open the doors for her.
He does
to keep my flesh here, because I used to be very, very selfish. So if I'm angry, I would distance myself, right? And so I have to put that in place to make sure that I do what I don't want to do. You feel what I'm saying?
He be opening so many doors for me when he's mad.
I'm the door opener. You hear me? I'm the door opener. You hear me? But no, I mean, that's one that I already practice. But another one I can practice is knowing that my wife is for me, because I battled rejection, right? So in the middle of an argument, if she's trying to get her point across, what does rejection tell you? Rejection tells you that your point of view is not valid or is not valued. Right? So I have to put in my mind, no, she's not trying to control the conversation. She's not trying to belittle me, but she's trying to just get her point across. So I have to have my mindset ready for that. You, in return, as married couples, need to know what you battle.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you got to know what you battle. Because if not, you'll be fighting your spouse and it's really here.
Yeah.
I got an episode, and this is a shameless plug, called Championing Your Triggers.
Yep.
Learning how to champion your triggers. But you got to know your triggers in order to champion it.
I'm going to post that below. That's on Good in the Hood,
Good in the Hood, yeah.
I'll post his podcast.
Season 2.
Podcast Good in the Hood below in this video too.
Yeah, so let me ask you, put your put your boundaries that you have to put in place or you should put in place in the comments. And so we'll discuss it. We may come back with another one. Maybe y'all have some ideas that we may not have thought of.
And one of your boundaries may be to just stop and take some time. So for some people, you mentioned that when we were having a conversation, that some people you can't just automatically set your mind into putting these things in place, like implementing them at that minute. So you may need to just take some time and walk away. But another thing we talked about, and when I say take some time, like, I just need to go grab some coffee. I just need to go, chill in the room for a minute. But make sure your motive is pure.
Yeah,
make sure you're not doing it in a way like, I don't need them. I'm just going to go do my own thing.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm just taking this time to kind of process what's happened, think rationally, think according to what the word would want me to do in this situation.
And communicate that as such.
Right.
Because your motives may be right. And your moves may be right, going to do the right thing. But if you don't communicate it, if we're in the middle of a heated discussion, I'm like, I can't deal with this right now, so I just get up and walk away.
That's gonna come off.
That's gonna come out. So I'm gonna say, hey, baby, listen, I know we're talking right now, but I just need a minute. I need a minute to process this. I'm just gonna go upstairs, blah blah blah, whatever. be able to communicate that. That way, everything is carried out the right way. It's not coming off as disrespectful, not coming off as walking off while your spouse is
trying to talk
to
to
you.
you.
We got to be able to have this stuff in place and do it the right way.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we want God to smile concerning our marriages.
You know, it's so funny that, you know, we're very open and we're very honest and raw about things concerning even our marriage. And we had a disagreement the other night.
The other night, out of nowhere, y'all. Like,
in between going out to eat.
Yeah.
In between one restaurant to the other restaurant.
Yeah.
With
we
family.
didn't eat at 2 restaurants.
No. We decided against one restaurant and changed our mind and went to another one. But on that drive, like, we had this disagreement.
It was a 5-minute drive. I don't even know what
happened. But, you know, at that minute, I think what I said or one of us said, like, I don't even know what we're doing right now. Mm-hmm. Like, it was kind of a moment of back to reality. Yeah. Like, why are we even disagreeing right now? Why are we even having this conversation? Because it really wasn't even that serious.
It really wasn't.
So, I mean, it's, you know, one of you have to be the one also to bring things back, you know, because anger.
She was that time. I ain't gonna lie. She was that time.
You know, at that time. But and there's been plenty of times where he was the one, like, you know, look, Monica, look how you said that. Did you really have to elevate your voice to that level? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just a person who kind of brings it back.
Yeah. Because she wasn't the one that be like, I ain't yelling. I'm like, you yelling.
You're like, you talking real loud.
My voice is just elevated. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
But it wasn't elevated that high a few minutes ago, so what changed?
Yeah.
So.
And that's what we got to be able to be real with each other and realizing that our spouse has our back. Here's the thing. We're gonna talk about this topic, and I think this is a great way to close it. We're gonna talk about this topic, but we know that love brought us to the altar. You know, getting to know this person, yes, they answered prayer. Love brought us to the altar, but it cannot keep you in marriage. And
all right, guys, so we're going to cut it right there. With love brought us to the altar, but it cannot keep us in marriage. So you're going to have to stay tuned to the next Grown Folks TV to get more on that. So we'd like to thank you for watching, and we're going to catch you next time. Love you guys.